Hi, Katie. I'm embarrassed.
So, what's your name?
My name is John Love. I'm 66 years old. I live in Narberth, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Philadelphia, just over City Line Avenue.
You know,
I used to have really long eyebrows.
The way I look at it
half
is,
the size.
love me for my gray hair and my sagginess, because
I'm not asking anybody to love me for that.
forget about it. I'm not doing any of that.
I'm a contractor. I'm like an artisan contractor. I do restoration work in homes.
Fix it for me, Johnny.
Come on.
You're my master craftsman.
Come on, Mr.
I
Craftsman.
need some help.
You gonna charge me how much?
That's okay, I need help.
You're a bastard, Craftsman.
What inspired me to become a Sufi Muslim? I didn't start out that way. That was not my intent. I was raised Catholic in a pretty strict Catholic family, went to Catholic school. I was, through a friend, I was introduced to a man named Muhammad Rahim Mahayuddin. And he was from Sri Lanka, and he gave amazing discourses about the relationship between man and God. And I felt that he knew something. I felt that he had a deep personal relationship with God. And so I was interested in finding out more.
Let me just tell you this is Baba's bed. We come here and we pay homage to Baba. Some people come and they put their head on the bed and they ask for Baba's blessing.
It was deeply personal to have this relationship that I had with Baba. He and I knew each other, you know? We embraced each other, you know? And I have a tremendous amount of love in my heart for Baba. And Baba had a tremendous amount of love for me. My understanding of Sufism, as I was taught by Baba, is that we are all children of God, of Adam and Eve. Sufism, it's inclusive. The true meaning of Sufi is to be inclusive, to accept, to embrace, and to embrace one in that love of God. It's a beautiful thing. Love and wisdom, you know? But you cannot absorb the wisdom from somebody unless you have that love. I'm not interested in religion. I'm only interested in the effect of what those teachings bring about. Ellen was my wife. I met Ellen in 1993. She had beautiful, like green, blue eyes that just sort of like, you know, just were mesmerizing. And through that, through her look and her eyes, you could feel her love and care. We became boyfriend, girlfriend. We did things together. We rode bikes and liked to go for hikes. We loved nature. We got married, and then we had Julia. I thought, you know, this was going to be great, and the whole thing was going to be wonderful. And then in 2013, she was experiencing what she thought was bronchial problems. I gave her a CAT scan, and that following Monday, the radiology department found cancer. And we left that room, and she was so upset. We got to the elevator, and we both couldn't stop crying. And she just said, "I want to see Julia grow up. I want to see her graduate from high school." And then she thought that she could beat this thing. And we thought that through the surgery and the chemo, we got the diagnosis that she was cancer-free. And the surgeon told us, oh, she's cancer-free. That lasted for 2 months, and then it came back. I was always saying the kalima in her ear, which is the prayer, La ilaha illallahu. It was very difficult, very heartbreaking. And I watched her, you know, slowly, you know, die. It was a very traumatic, a very life-changing event, you know, what happened with Ellen. And, you know, been raising Julia ever since, you know, as a single parent.
I always felt like Ellen was the better part of who I was. You know, I could always rely on her conscience about certain things, and she was a very good sounding board. And when she was gone, I felt really lost. You know, I really felt like I can't do this. I can't be the parent that she was, and how am I going to pull this off, you know? So every day I wake up and I beg God to help me. It's not a prayer. It's not a prayer, it's begging. And then I just go out and I do things. If I keep busy, and I'm okay, you know? And at the end of the day, you know, my conscience is clear. I gave everything I had. But even after all that, a lot of times I feel like, you know what? I'm not good enough. I am not good enough to get this done.
I don't want to not feel anything. I want to feel all of it. I want to feel love, and if you're going to feel the love, you're going to feel the joy, you're definitely going to feel the sorrow. So you have to take the whole thing together. You know, just as much as I want life, I know that part of that is death. You know, it's together. Whatever has a beginning is going to have an end. I'm just, every day I'm trying to make that day, you know, matter. You know, doing everything I can. And so I accept it. I accept life for what that is. That I know that with joy comes sorrow.